Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shuman Akhtar, ID 252141015, and today I'll be presenting a lecture on looping in C, which is a part of chapter 6 control statement. In this presentation, I'll cover three types of loop: the while loop, the do while loop, and the for loop. So let's get started. Uh, Before we dive into the types, let's understand what exactly is a loop. A loop allows a block of code to execute repeatedly as long as a given condition is true. Instead of writing the same code again and again, uh, we use uh, a loop to do it for us automatically. So in C programming, there is three types of loop: the while loop, which is a precondition loop; the do while loop, which is a post condition loop; and the for loop, which is best when we know how many times we want to repeat. uh, let's start with while loop. The syntax is simple. We write the keyword while, followed by a condition inside parentheses, and then the body of the loop inside curly braces. Here is how it works. First, the condition is checked. Second, if the condition is true, the body executes. Third, this process repeat. And fourth, when the condition becomes false, the loop exit. Look at this example. We initialize I equal to 1, and the while loop check if I is less than or equal to 5. Uh, if yes, it prints I, then increment I by 1. This continue until I becomes 6, and then the loop stop. So the output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One very important thing to remember: in a while loop, the condition is checked before the body executes. So if the condition is false from the beginning, the loop body may never runs at all. Now let's look at the do while loop. So the syntax is a little different here. We write the keyword do followed by a body inside curly braces, and then the while keyword with the condition. And notice the semicolon at the end. It's important. So here is how it works. First, the body of the loop executes. Second, the condition is checked after execution, and then third, if the condition is true, loop repeats. And fourth, if the condition is false, the loop ends. Using the same example, output is again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here's the key difference between the while and do while. In a do while loop, the body always execute at least once, even if the condition is false from the very beginning. So this is because the condition is checked after the body runs, not before. Now let's move to our most popular loop is C, for loop. The for loop has three parts written together in one line, and the first part is initialization. For example, int I equals 1, and this runs only once before the loop start. And the second part is the condition. For example, I less than 1 or equal to 5, which is checked before every iteration. And the third part is the update. For example, I plus, and this runs after every iteration. Here is the execution flow. Initialization runs once, then the condition is checked. If true, the body executes and the update runs, and the condition is checked again, and this continues until the condition becomes false. Using our example for I starting at 1, while I is less than or equal to 5, print I and increment, then the output is again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The for loop is especially useful when you know in advance how many times we want to loop, because all three control parts are written neatly in one places. Okay, so let me wrap up with the key takeaways from today's lecture. First, loop eliminate code repetition. So write once, run many times. Second, the loop check the condition first, may run 0 times. Third, mm, the do while loop always execute at least once. Fourth, for loop is best when the number of iteration is known. And fifth, always make sure loop condition will eventually become false, or you will end up in infinite loop. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.